Hey everybody, it's Chugga-Con, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I got a little bit disoriented there though because I had an unintentional kill right there. In the last episode, we took down the Swamp Spider House and rounded up a lot of the frogs as, well, posing as Don Gero. And in this episode, we are heading to Ikana Graveyard to see if there's anything different there on the night of the first day, because Dompe was telling us to go on the night of the first day last time before we reset time. And we never did that. We went on the third day, so let's go ahead and head back there and see what we got. Now, you might have noticed I got jinxed there, and I got re-jinxed. Yay for me. What the heck, I don't really need to. Okay, so. You know what, let's do it anyway. Or wait a moment. Song of Healing does not fix that, so last time it was actually a hoax. That was kind of funny. I guess it just ran out during the animation of me playing the ocarina to make me think I was right about that. There is... So the Song of Healing does not do that. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Huh? Ah, Captain, sir. Excuse me, sir. Everyone, give the captain your attention! And you can see that one guy saluting over there in the corner now. Now, they're around a different graves tonight than they were on the third night. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. Open the grave. Let's do it. Too bad it's the night after Halloween, which, by the way, I hope you all had an awesome Halloween, now that it's the day after. Really wish we could have come here on Halloween. A shame I had to miss an update when I did, though, but hey. That's just the way it happens sometimes. I flat out just was not around to do it, and seems that cutscene got rid of that horrible curse. What a horrible night to have a curse! You actually can get over there if you want to glitch it. Just right, though, but I am not going to be abusing glitches, though, because honestly, I felt bad even abusing the potion glitch in Pikmin 2. So we're not going to do that here. Check it out! Now... Ah, crap, I don't have any Deku Nuts. Oh, I swear there's, like, a way that you can use Deku Nuts to, like, get rid of all these guys really fast. Let me, pull out a bomb, I guess. Use this. Oh, wow! That was a good strategy! So I threw the bomb right into, like, the epicenter of all the bad paths, and sure enough, it worked. Okay. Ah! And that took care of all of them with ease. Just took a few spin attacks after I did that. Not bad. Okay, so. What is... Come on. What do we got? Purple rupee! I'm getting paid for killing the wildlife. But, doesn't seem like that's it. There's a door here, so let's get out our... Not get rid of our captain's hat. Because I like my captain's hat, it's cool. I like being the captain. What do we got here? Okay, I got it that time. And I didn't... Did you see those metal bars go flying up through the Like, look at that again. I'll play it frame by frame. Lazy effects. So what do we got here? Tattle can't seem to identify this. Shiny. The gold is shiny. You know gold's a very soft metal. The gold is shiny. Let's hit it. That was not a good idea. Meet the Iron Knuckle. This thing has a battle axe. It is quite possibly the strongest regular enemy you will face in this quest. Now, even though it is the strongest, that does not make it tough. It is very slow and easy to avoid. What you typically want to do is jump attack and then backflip, and I didn't do it right there. Its axe will often get stuck in the ground. After you break off part of its armor, he will get a bit faster and he'll start doing combo attacks. But actually, I'm wrong about that, about it being a he. Iron Knuckles, at least in this game, are all girls. If you are able to get your camera to go inside of their helmet, you will see on the inside it's Nabooru from Ocarina of Time. So that is Nabooru's Terminian counterpart. Are you the one who freed my soul? I served the Ikana royal family. I am a composer called Flat. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. He sold his soul to the devil and was the one who locked me here. This would have been really good for Halloween. You who do not fear the dead, Learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The thousands of years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. I liked how in Hyrule, how that was actually an enemy, and here he actually has character depth. Another reason why I really like the captain's hat, because we need the captain's hat to get in here to do that, even though you don't necessarily need to talk to him. Thousands of years of raindrops are summoned in the song of my tears. Thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. Here is written the song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. We remembered the Song of Storms from our last adventure. This is the melody that you've heard before, is the turbulent tune that blows curses away. As it implies, we can use the song to get rid of jinxing, should we ever get jinxed again. Song of Storms, as many of you I'm sure know, is pretty much the fan-favorite song of the Zelda series. Personally, I like the Song of Time, the Song of Healing, and the Serenade of Water a lot more. But the Song of Storms is typically the one that everybody says is their favorite. It's good. I'm not saying it's not, but it isn't quite my favorite. It's up there, though. It's a good song. So, very, very nice song that we've learned here tonight, though. So, our trip was very worthwhile, and his brother was saying, or brother Flat was saying, that if we ever found his brother was saying that the guy we were just talking to, even though we never talked to him, yes, I'm really, really structured in my commentary. He was saying that should we ever run into Sharp, we should definitely try teaching him such a song. But we've never run into such a person, though, but hopefully maybe we will. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, almost not quite. So, now that we are all done with that, there really doesn't seem like there's anything else to do that's unfinished that we knew about, so you know what I think we should do? Let's go to Great Bay, or rather Zora Cape, and let's go enter that, let's go with that turtle and enter that temple that we didn't enter last time. Because we got 2 whole days ahead of us, I think we're good to go. And there we go. We play the New Wave Bossa Nova for her. It'll cheer her up instantaneously and summon Island Turtle. Open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly, climb onto my back. We get the abridged version this time because we've seen it all before. So, pull this out. And our very inefficient way of getting onto the back, even though we wanted a Zora warrior and we're a human, is to hookshot onto his back. I know, how inefficient. And he's growing Deku nuts up there. Are those 2 trees his genitalia? I don't want to know the answer to that question. 2 words. Ha ha! Welcome to Great Bay Temple, that dragon rock that the Gerudo were talking about. They wanted to get to because apparently a great treasure is resting here. Alright, now let's get into it. And we're waving to him, even though he probably can't see us with the way his eyes are. So, Great Bay Temple. This is the fan-hated dungeon of this game. Now, a lot of you complained that Ocarina of Time's Water Temple was too hard. I am going to bet that if you think Ocarina of Time's Water Temple is too hard, you have never played this game. At least not up to this point, because This game's water temple is much more complicated, okay? Ocarina of Times wasn't really hard, it was just time-consuming and tedious. This one is time-consuming, tedious, and has actual difficulty, is really well thought out, beyond just trying to find where to place the keys, and does have a lot more challenge factor to it, rather than just being time-consuming and tedious. Now, that being said, I think this is a very underrated dungeon. I think it is very well thought out, and just because it is hard does not mean it is bad. And I think I've mentioned this to a few people in the comments already. I do not think that this is a bad temple. Just because it's tough does not mean it's bad. So, got some unlit torches here, or braziers, or braziers as I was calling them as a kid. Not really so much as a kid though, but just as a teenager. Even as a teen, I could not pronounce anything. Don't eat my treasure! I do not want to have to play Turtle Rock again. That is another really, really annoying dungeon that we do not need to discuss. Okay, so, first Stray Fairy. A lot of people were kind of confused. They were thinking like, wait, didn't you already do the dungeon in this area? Where were all the Stray Fairies? The Gerudo Pirate Fortress is a mini dungeon. It does not have Stray Fairies. Whoa, that's a huge water wheel. Thanks for that. Okay. So, what we gotta do here is not climb up. We have to not get lifted up. We have to do the opposite of going up twice, and the opposite of going up 3 times. And we have to go down here. And you know what? Easy mode. Whoa. I backflipped at nothing. I didn't even press the control stick. Why are you climbing up? Okay. Easy mode is apparently not very easy for me. Okay, so get a Stray Fairy there. And what do we got here? So we got some elevators that are going up and down. Now, I gotta say this. Take a look at this room. You see how it's mechanical, undersea, very futuristic, but like it's underwater? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did you dive, me cow? Okay, so let's not be Mikau anymore. Let's just forget Mikau existed until it's convenient for us. And kill you. Get all these rupees, very nice. We get a bomb that a spider was somehow holding. And let's pull out the Great Fairy's Mask. First time we've used this in about 20 episodes. Because that Skulltula was secretly, plot twist, a Stray Fairy. So that is our third one, okay. So, now, what thing I was trying to say before, look at this. You see how this is all, like, mechanical and, you know, kind of rusty looking? You know, it's an undersea mechanical place. Okay, this place is freaking Rapture, okay? There, I said it. This place had to, well, okay, it didn't have to, though, but this place was BioShock before BioShock was BioShock. I swear. Like, having seen that game existing now, this place is freaking Rapture. I mean, like, with how mechanical it is, how there's all these lights everywhere, like fluorescent lights, like very, you know, 40s-ish look. You know, just the overall look to this place. It's freaking Rapture. Like, there had to have been, like, some, I don't mean that BioShock had to have been inspired by this game. No, definitely not. I'm just saying that both games had to have definitely drawn inspiration from the same types of thing. It's kind of funny. Now, the main gimmick of this dungeon, you might notice, is we can't make this jump. This is not doing anything. What we gotta do is, we have to go over to this flywheel. We got to grab it, turn it. If the flywheel has 2 ends on it, that means that you can turn it on and off repeatedly, meaning that it's changeable. If it just has 1 area that you can press on it, that means that it cannot be turned on and off. You can only just turn it on. So whenever you see one that only has 1 notch on it that you can move, take note of that, because that means, plain and simple, that you can only use that one time, though, so rule it out in the future. Now, might be noticing, though, that now the water flow has stopped. Grab it again. And the water flow turns back on. See, you can turn the water on and off as you wish. Now, you're going to want the water flow on for here. I just kind of wanted to show that mechanic really quick first off. what you have to do in this dungeon is, here we put on the Zora mask, and we go down here to this flywheel. Now, the hint to tell you what you have to do, you'll see those pipes on the walls, those yellow pipes. You can see that they have water flowing through them. Now, you want to be able to get all the water back to this main area. That is the main point of this dungeon, and you got to pay attention to the pipes and follow the pipes that the water is flowing through that you have not yet seen. Mega concussion, okay. Let's go over here. Woo! Oh, what? God, Mikau just wants to get as many concussions as he possibly can now. He's just like diving head first into the floor. He's like trying to be Link like he was in Snowhead. Anyway though, going in here, I get it, the huge water rail is powering this thing. So, this is the main room. Basically, this place is a giant washing machine. But, now that we are to the main part of the Great Bay Temple, I think we're going to end this video here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we are going to go further into Great Bay Temple and hopefully find some explanation for why the ocean is the way it is right now and why Lulu is so depressed being the Guardian of the Sea. See you guys then.